First play and Purdy wants to throw.
Keep jumping on my chest.
Make the ground. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. On first down, Purdy winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Feliz Navidad.
Defending the perimeter and taking away
Feliz
to the
Navidad.
outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Feliz Navidad.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Stopped in his tracks. Giving him up to the 42.
I wanna wish you were back. I wanna wish you were back.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
That's a good closing speed.
Yeah, he's just laying there. That's all he wanted to do.
Looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey.
Nice.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 only. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And this pass broke off. And the contact one more time there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want. Anytime they want to throw the football, there was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there. Those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more.
No, if you bother him, he's going to bother you too.
Solid
unless you want him to bother you.
Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Throwing here, Purdy. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Lions are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is...
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to get the football back at their own 17.
I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On second down, Montgomery. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and long.
Ah, come on, man.
And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw is gone. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Goff. front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On second down, here's Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running left, here's Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Right back to Mitchell here. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 53 yards. Ayuk goes in motion. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Purdy now to throw. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, they got him again. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got him. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. McCaffrey running up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second and a couple. Out of the gun, Purdy. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Purdy from the gun. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions will take over.
Nah, that's what you call defense.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you got at least a field goal waiting for you.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, man.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 62 yards. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a first down throw, gone. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Goff. He's got it to Williams. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
76, tell him. 76. 76. Hey, 5. We go. 76. 76. Listen. Turbo.
Now Goff on first down. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
2 for 1. 17. 17. 17. DC. Shell. Turbo.
Goff now looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
Value 3.
Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A 2nd down throw for Purdy. And his pass incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Here's Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. On 4th down, here's Purdy. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he is going to have the Niners first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Purdy sets up to throw again. Buying time to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And now here is another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The tackle by Eric Armstead. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Here's 2nd and 10.
Super one. Hold on. Check. Maverick. Huh?
Here's Goff. Flushed out right. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are right back in this football game. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And, partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Gone. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Josh Reynolds, 67 yards. And the Lions use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
no, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Purdy looking to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Inside the 10. Touchdown. George Kittle, 83 yards. And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Lions are able to cover this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, man, 10% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now gone. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Off play action. Here's Goff. Rolling to his right. This to the pool. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Stiff-armed him. And he's able to break out 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
They do. That's the reason why we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup of something. But they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Gibbs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
2 for 1.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a 1-score game. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Badgley able to punch this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means
some of that, come on.
chance to come back and win this game.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy.
Yikes. Can't take a sack here.
Huge play at this point in the game. Purdy to throw. Out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to sabotage their comeback play.
I played that to perfection.
It's
Got him.
Branch with it. And the Lions have
Got him.
just sewn up this football game. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL.
Come on.
Some people get a little greedy, trying to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL?
Oh, come on.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. A critical error there in a tight game.
All right, do it again, do it again.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up
Let me get that again.
Sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
Oh, dear.
The Lions have just about sewn up this football game. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Ooh, that boy going for that. Oh.
To stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
What may seem a little
No.
got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
And some room to run now. And he'll take this to the other side of the field before going out of bounds.
For if I do, Remy will say.
Should be more than enough to wrap
My
this
jam,
up.
Cordy.
Goff gonna throw it.
Oh, come
It's
on.
intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. He's to the 15.
You gave him the pick, right?
Pick six for the
Come on.
49er D as they score the touchdown. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this two-point conversion. Purdy to throw. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied.
Oh, good job.
Everything was riding on that two-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
Exactly.
And a good effort out of return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Super 66. Ric Flair.
Now gone. Sliding out of the pocket.
Take it all the way, Doc.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Left or right?
So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he gets this up past the 40.
Second to his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, here's Mitchell. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 and second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Second down and 6 now.
I do.
I do.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. 81 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas and a dollar from my heart.
And they'll keep leaning on the
Shoestring.
on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
On second down, McCaffrey. He's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left for the 3rd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
First throw of overtime for Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? I mean, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. So only a field goal on that opening drive of overtime. Will that hold up? We'll find out as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, they can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? If the overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you've got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone because they're going to play everyone back, keep everything in front.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball wide because that's prime pick-six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
That's true.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
We're good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Value three. Value three.
On fourth down, Goff. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the fourth quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
Come on now, sit down.
This is Would You Rather. Here joined again by the hater. Last time you guys stayed here, we were playing Minecraft. So if you're excited for this video and you like content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, as well as subscribe and press the notification bell for more. Hi, hater. How are you? Hello. Are you not excited to be here today? I'm so excited to have you back. Not really. Well, I'm giving you another chance. I made lots and lots of progress on you last time. So I'm kind of hoping that I can get to know you a little bit more by a game of Would You Rather, if you say so. Okay, let's see. I love your hair, by the way. I always say that. I love purple. Thank you. See, you can take a compliment. You're doing good. I like purple too. Yeah, purple's a really good color. Oh gosh, we have 4 seconds. Would you rather swim in cookies or swim in Jell-O? I guess I'm gonna swim in Jell-O. Oh, it's red. It's like Moody's color, even though you don't really care for Moody and Santa. Ew. No. Moody's nice.
What's up, everybody?
You can come and swim in the milk. Over. So smelly. Oh my god! Really good. Let's see. Oh my god! Yeah, I think it's 30 seconds. Yeah, I should have made you. You like it? Yeah! Oh my god, thank you! I'm used to Moody a little bit. Ew. Why is that ew? Beauty's not ew. My goal is to get you to
We are.
Moody's stinky. Moody's not stinky. Alright, Robostar in the next round. 4, 3, 2, 1. Santa is the most stinky though. That's not nice. Okay, listen. Would you rather be an ice pop or would you rather be a werewolf? Those are not very, two similar things. You can say a werewolf. I'm gonna pick an ice pop. Oh my gosh. Look at me. Look at you. Look at your back. Nice and hairy. I look amazing. Yeah, you do look amazing. Your head and your body don't match though. Kind of blends in with your beanie. So what? Yeah, so what? Look at me. I'm a nice ice popsicle. I don't know what you would want to call it. Probably coconut flavor of white. I don't like cold stuff. Why? You don't like ice cream and popsicles and all of that? You don't like that? Drink freeze. I hate it. But they're so yummy. Do you like milkshakes? Eh? Smoothies? Anything? Milkshakes are okay. There's something you always like. Not my favorite. That's okay. Would you rather become a dinosaur or become a unicorn? Of course you're gonna pick dinosaur, I already know it.
King, and then we can go get your food. No. Because no, we're just gonna go get Play-Doh. That's no reason to read it.
Stand on the shoulders of many people.
Wait, let me make sure you get food over there.
And stand up and be so
Hey, buddy.
disruptive with his words to get assassinated. It's a sacrifice his life to do things the right way. You admire that about the man.
The Super Wild Card weekend wraps up on today. We honor and remember the legacy of Dr. King, and you look back at the weekend and the storyline that came out of it, undoubtedly, because it's the storyline that's going to fuel all the shows on our network and anybody that talks about sports. Very first drive, passes right down the field, touchdown, Aaron Jones. 7-0 late first, Jack. Jair Alexander, pretty physical off the line with Coach there. Yeah, this is a great job layering the butt, and Jair Alexander gets to the football as much his as it was Brandon Cook. All season long, we've been praising these young wide receivers. Dobbs went nuts in this one. That's got Caveman. Wicks for a touchdown. And then I see a turf Darnell Savage late first. Give me this and give me 6. You got to make the right decision here with Dak Prescott. It's a fire zone. 3 receiver hit. Darnell Savage reaches the eye, finds himself in the end zone. Jordan Love, 3 scores through the air. Mike McCarthy on how his team felt after this crushing loss.
We're disappointed. I got a whole team in the locker room that's hurting. And I haven't felt close to the outcome of this game. I've had the season that I've had because of him. This team's had the success that they've had because of him. I get it, but add me to the list in that case. I haven't reflected at all anything about coaching or amazed that
It was a close game, it's one thing, but stunning on that field where they'd won 16 straight to see the Cowboys get boat race. They're 5-13 the last 18 playoff games, going back to 96. They've gone 13 consecutive playoff appearances without reaching the championship weekend, which is the longest streak in NFL history. That's playoff record now 2-5, including 1-3 at home. Marcus, you wore the star on the side of your helmet, and I'll give you the first shot at this. It's been going on for a while. If you're in charge of a fix, where does that begin?
It starts with the head coach, unfortunately, because they carry the brunt of the blame. You can't ask for that type of responsibility and have this type of response from your team in a playoff game and situation. I've been on many shows and I've talked about Mike McCarthy winning 12 games a year. That's hard to do in the NFL. It's hard to get to the point of making the playoffs consistently every year. But the unpreparedness of this football team to play against Green Bay was the most eye-popping thing I think I've seen all season long. It's okay to get beat, right? Like, a team was just better than us. The players made more plays than our players made. I counted 4 times where wide receivers had nobody within 5 yards of them. I counted times on offense where you became so stagnant that Green Bay linebackers literally took 2 steps in a drop and were in the right position. It was just a lot of things that I watched during that game where I had to ask myself, were they really, like, they almost looked like they took them for granted. Just the NFL and the playoffs. And it looks like they were so unprepared because they thought they were walking to the stadium and handle Green Bay with ease. It was poor, and that starts to me with coaching, not having the guys ready to play.
I think specifically coaching the defensive side. Dan Quinn's done a great job, upper head coaching jobs and all that. But my biggest question is to him. Like, look, I get it. Sometimes your original game plan doesn't work. Okay. But when you sit back there defending against 2 tight end formations and you're playing with at least 6 defensive backs on the field and you can't stop them, you can't even slow them down. How about we change our personnel a little bit? Great coordinators, normally, like, you got to make adjustments in a firestorm. he had no adjustments. He had no answers. And so to me, it's not just on McCarthy, it's on Dan Quinn.
Look, they're suffocating pressure. You can feel it, right? They can't get Green Bay off the field. They can't stay on the field. And as that lead just multiplies, it just got away clearly from Dallas. More to come on this in a moment. I just want to welcome in Adam Schefter. And Adam, I kept waiting for a tweet, right? Is this going to be Dallas moves on from Mike McCarthy? That has not happened yet. What's the sense of what will come in Dallas?
Well, Scott, the truth of the matter is the Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones, was not prepared to have to make a decision like that so quickly after that game or today. He's still processing what he wants to do and how he wants to move forward because that's not what he expected to happen in that game. Now, I can tell you what other people around have expected all year long is that Mike McCarthy would finish up as well as Dallas's last game. So if Dallas's last game of the season went well, McCarthy would be safe. And if Dallas struggled in its last game of the season, that could obviously mean some struggles for Mike McCarthy. Now it's up to Jerry Jones to think, okay, here's a coach who's won 12 games a year in the regular season, but 0 in the postseason. He's done it regularly in the last 3 years, the 12 wins. Hasn't won a postseason game the last 3 years. Now Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, they have to make the tough decision here. I don't think we'll get anything today. There's the playoff game tonight. They're not going to interfere with football games that are being played, but I would think starting tomorrow, everything goes back on the clock.
Adam, this is the lowest of low-hanging fruit, but there's a guy in Bill Belichick who's the most decorated coach the league's seen, and you've reported, as of others, that there's certainly an affinity that Jones has for Belichick, which is understandable. Might that be a fit?
It definitely could be a fit. It's a situation where basically Bill Belichick is a coaching creation. If you're going to replace Mike McCarthy, at some point in time, you're going to want to go with somebody who's established, who's proven. Scott, we've never had a collection of coaches who are this high profile, this accomplished. Bill Belichick, Jim Harbaugh, Pete Carroll, Mike Vrabel, and then some of the young upstart coaches across the league. There's never been a coaching creation class. If Jerry Jones ever were going to make a change, this would be the time to do it.
Thank you. Ryan, how long have you been at ESPN?
2 years, decades now.
I've been here more than 20. I'm old I'm old. But this storyline, man, this is what we do. Every single year, this is what we do. And people talk about Dallas, and I get it. America loves them, and we're psyched because they get massive ratings and all the rest of it. So we get to the postseason, and then they lose again. And people are like, how do you fix it? How do you fix it? This is the same script. It's a sequel, 20 years running. So, sure, Bill Belichick. But is that enough? Is it enough for Jerry Jones to look at that guy and say, I'm going to let you do your thing? I can't imagine why that would be the case.
Jerry Jones has to get to that point, and I'm not trying to be morbid here, but we don't know how much time he has left. And I'm not just talking about with an opportunity to coach this team, but with an opportunity to actually enjoy watching this team win football games. And you would think he would be self-aware enough in this moment to say, if I can get a Bill Belichick, if I do feel like that's the fix for my team, I understand how to take a step back. Now, what we've learned about Bill Belichick is he shouldn't be able to buy the groceries. Right? There should be someone in that building, a Will McClay, a Stephen Jones, who gets to figure out how we're going to draft because they have drafted well. But you also have to be aggressive with this roster. I'm going to be honest. This ain't a top 5 roster. This isn't a roster that you look at top to bottom and you say you're going to go win a game. Where's the linebacker on this team that you want to play for your team? Right? Where's a wide receiver outside of CeeDee Lamb that you think can start on your team? And so they need to build a better roster. They need to get a better coach. And they have to do it now. But, Scott, the reason we keep asking, can we fix it, is because we keep expecting them to win a championship. Why not treat them like we treat all the other teams that ain't won a Super Bowl in 30 years? You're a team that's trying to work your way there. You're not entitled, nor do we expect you to be there anymore.
Well, no, I'm expecting them to do it based on these results. It's folly at this point. Robert, as for the idea of Belichick, the resume is the resume. We also understand the way that Jones has operated during his tenure. It's his team. He can clearly do as he chooses. Fit-wise, does it make sense to you for Belichick?
It doesn't make sense for Belichick, but we can't have revisionist history about this Cowboys roster either. In the offseason, when they made the trade for Stephon Gilmore and they decided to let Zeke go and roll with Tony Pollard, and they had had Brandon Cooks and you're talking about Michael Gallup, no one was sitting there saying that this roster is not talented enough. And if they were, I certainly didn't hear it. But to me, when you go three consecutive years with 12 wins, that is a team that is expected to win a Super Bowl. Yeah. The problem with the Cowboys right now isn't talent, it's not skill. The scheme was bad the last game, don't get me wrong. But it's about their identity. They don't have one. They don't have an identity, and they don't have heart. So when you ask me about Bill Belichick, the Patriot way is dead.